things to not be so judgmental about on a first date. And this is coming from thoughtcatalog.com. We're gonna break it down, but first, thoughts, 5 words or less.
Let me take some notes.
First dates are for lying.
Just don't judge personality/appearance.
First dates are judgment day. That's all people do on first dates, right?
No.
Yes, they do. What is he wearing? I don't like this restaurant. Am I gonna spend the rest of my life with him? Does he still talk to his ex-girlfriend? Like literally, that's all girls think about on first dates.
This has been confession time with Samantha
I
Shaw.
haven't dated in like 9 years.
Yeah, well, that's why.
Now you know what?
But a lot of my friends talk to me about their dating experience, and it's always like, I haven't really felt it, or I didn't really like what he wore, or he had too much facial hair. It seems like it's one big judgment day. That's all I'm saying.
That's first date stuff, though. That's like that's second date stuff.
And I think
second date
if
stuff?
we go through this list, we
Yeah.
find out that that shouldn't be first date.
So let's talk about this then.
Okay.
So the first thing is what they're wearing. It says you shouldn't hold people accountable for a lapse in judgment on choice of attire. I like quirky dressing. I hope they dress quirky.
See, quirky, I think, here's what I hear from that, is like, oh my God, he wore like New Balances and jeans.
Yeah,
and I'm a girl, and we women haven't told that guy yet. Our job is to tell all the men not to do that.
I agree.
But we haven't told that guy yet. How does he not know? What else doesn't he know?
You know what?
Because we all start out wearing New Balances and jeans.
No. Let's think about this, Bree. If you went on a date with a guy really quickly and he showed up in Crocs, you would judge it.
I would have sex with him right then and there.
Yeah, but
that's
she
what
has
I would
really
do.
low standards.
You know what that says about him?
What?
That he can survive because you can eat Crocs. If you're stranded, you can eat them.
It's like having 2 ATVs strapped to your feet. You can go anywhere.
I'd rather go like pick berries than eat the Crocs. There's other things to do than eat the Crocs.
Yeah, but when you're sloughing off the digestive lining of your intestines because you ate the wrong berries, we'll be
Oh my
eating Crocs.
God, maybe I know what berries to eat, Brett.
Okay, I'm saying sure you do.
Were you about to say that the guy would make judgments about what she wore on the first date?
Yes.
No. Doesn't matter.
What are girls wearing?
No.
If a girl showed up in a potato sack, you wouldn't
Wear my
care.
potato sack next time.
Or she showed up in a bra and mini shorts, you wouldn't care.
First of all, what was that first word you said that took a
Okay,
what?
we're gonna
A
move on.
burqa? A burqa? What is a bra?
Bra.
Oh, you're just emphasizing the word bra by going bra.
It was like pigeon, like Hawaii bra. Like
You
what
were in
up,
a bra. Some dude dropped around.
Okay. Number 2, gaps in conversation. Okay, I like this one because it's true. It says, people would rather talk about their hernias than have a few seconds of silence. It's true. It's like you're afraid to have silence.
No.
What? Silence? No, on a first date, I've had that. It's uncomfortable. Like you feel like you can't just like have like.
Let's try it. Let's try to live in the silence for a second. Ready?
Okay.
I dump you.
And it also notes here that some people think that talking while you're eating your food is rude. Manners big time. I hate people when chew with their mouth open. It's really gross.
Oh, the smacking sound?
Number 3, you're falling in love. It says here, it's likely there can be no in-between. Either like you're at the date or after the date, and you either have to like innately know or it's not right. It says just give it some time. You don't have to know right away if this is somebody that you're gonna wanna spend the rest of your life with. Totally agree. Even though I knew right away.
Ooh. Well, I don't think you know for sure. I think you're just like, yeah, I could see this maybe moving past this. But then it's the second date is always.
I think for the most part, guys are just too concerned with, you know, what do I have to say? What do I have to do? How do I have to dress for her to take all her clothes off?
Ah, honesty. Okay, we're all getting big nods of agreement in the studio.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is, how much are you actually enjoying the restaurant food or whatever it is you choose to do? It says, do not judge that person based on like where they take you.
Choosing what a date should be is one of the little-known difficult challenges in life.
Yeah.
It was so easy in like middle school, high school, when it was just like, there's miniature golf, there's bowling, and
That's
there's
so
Applebee's.
fun. I love all of that. But what if somebody for the first date's like, I'm gonna take you to Denny's? Like that's cool, like after the night, like if you've done a bunch of different things and you end at Denny's, but to start at Denny's, there's
I'm
a
a
little-
big believer of your attitude carrying over into what the date is. Like if you have the right attitude, you can go to Denny's. You can take them to Denny's.
You would not take a girl on a first date to McDonald's.
I would say, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna take you out on the town and we're gonna have a nice, awesome meal that includes a big f***ing Mac.
I don't buy it.
And then I
You
would
never
take you
do
there.
it. You're setting up a really good argument here, but you would never do it.
No, here's how it would work. he's like, put on something real nice. I'm gonna dress up too. I got a surprise for you. And then he took me to Denny's and I was in like a formal gown. That's how I know he's a keeper.
I don't believe in that. I don't
Oh,
believe
that's
that
funny.
either.
I like yours. Bring
No,
2
it's
points
a
for
bait
me.
and
That's
switch.
funny. That's funny.
No, that's bull
It's
ass.
funny.
What if you're looking for the type of girl that has a good time at Denny's? Like you can put your best foot forward on a date and take her to like a really fancy restaurant, but then you're only gonna attract those girls.
And I feel very strongly about this because in the beginning of my husband and I's relationship, we didn't have any money. We did like things like go to a picnic or go to like a drive-in. Drive-in, I hate saying that because it makes me sound so old.
No.
But we still have drive-ins where I grew up. So I'm just saying like you don't have to have a lot of money. And I feel like that's kind of testing her. If you're like, I'm gonna take her to McDonald's to test her and make sure.
I agree with you. I think those are the best dates, and I've yet to go on any of those, like a picnic or go to the drive-in. That is ideal.
Yeah, quickly, if your date mentions they like something you'd consider lowbrow, it's not necessarily mutually exclusive with intelligence. This one I completely agree with. Yeah. It says here that, listen, we all have our own tastes. Some have quirkier ones than others. And at the end of the day, this person is at least showing you who they are. And I love that, because I love people that dance to the beat of their own drum.
If they can enjoy it, if they can have a good time, that's a good indication that they're open to new things and don't necessarily need to go see the Criterion Collection to have a good time.
Everybody has a guilty pleasure. That's good, unless it's like torturing babies and dogs.
You don't think those people deserve love, Brett?
No, they
but
don't.
with each other,
No,
not me.
they don't. They don't deserve any love at all. Nope.
Strong stances on Pop Trigger.
Yep. Okay, so what do you guys think about these 5 things that you should not be judgmental about on a first date? Let us know if we've forgotten anything in the comment section below, and we'll see you all next time on Pop Trigger. We want to do a special thanks to MLTD.com. So if you want any of the clothes that we have worn, you can go to MLTD.com and you can put Pop Trigger in the checkout and you get 20% off. Boop. So they take you to like some hobunk place.
Some hobunk.